Hey, good evening. So when I posted a video for this, somebody said how to use the cutoff tool. Well, it comes with these little cutoff wheels. This is just about the stock cutoff wheel you get. It's kind of big, it's not very round, and this is the mandrel you get with it. And you notice that that cutoff wheel is really small. That's because I cut with it until it was that small. That makes it almost unusable. And I'll show you what happens if you don't cut with it correctly. That this shatters. You of course want this unplugged. So I put the mandrel in. The mandrel is the thing with a screw in the top of it. So you undo the screw. So you take off the old wheel. And there is spacers. Theoretically, one goes above, one goes below. I typically just put them above. So you take the wheel, you put this screw through it. And you can see it's a pretty tight fit. You have to actually screw it on. There, and then it breaks free. So you want to put it back on there. Now you don't want to over tighten this. If you over tighten it, it'll crack that disc, smash it. But you do need to get it on tight enough that it won't come off. Theoretically, what those little washers are is to create an even force all the way around. So if it's off center, it'll give a little and make it centered this way. So there you go. And then you cut with it. This is meant to cut straight down on something. I'm not going to cut my bit, but you get the message. It's made to cut straight down on something. If you put any sideways force up or down this way, it'll shatter that disc. I have a friend that used these to cut the muffler system off of his truck. He used a whole pack of them, but still, because they're pretty fragile. Now, I have a huge collection of accessories for this, and here is different fiber disc. So these are just a little thinner and a little more round, and these are a little thicker. Now, there's a debate over whether the cutoff wheel should be bigger or smaller, thinner or thicker. Theoretically, the thinner ones have to cut less, so they might go a little faster. Okay, so I keep a bunch of these on hand. I also have these bigger ones. These are big suckers. They're thick, they're big, they're harder to wear down. You can cut a lot more with them, a lot thicker material. But I only keep a couple on hand because I really don't use them that much. Now you want to use the higher settings. I always use the highest setting when I'm using a cutoff wheel. Now that is a cutoff wheel. It will cut you if you get your fingers in the area that it's cutting. Somebody said they wanted to see it cut, so let's cut. Highly recommend safety glasses. All of my glasses are safety glasses. All used up. That's going to be a little warm. So cut that. That's going to be a little warm. I think it cuts fine. These discs, you use them up as you go. They're abrasive discs. They cut and they use themselves up as they cut, just like cutoff wheels on a bench grinder. They work the same way. It actually works better if you put what you're cutting in a vise. Your mileage may vary on that. If you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.